Hello everybody, we're going to read another story today. Today our story is called Grumpy Day, and you're going to recognise Emily and Luke and Ben and their mummy and daddy from the other stories before. Let's find out what happens in Grumpy Day. It wasn't a very happy day for anyone. Ben wanted to build a tower with his blocks. He tried and tried, but it wobbled so much that all the blocks fell down. Ben cried and sobbed and cried some more. While Ben hugged his mum, Emily was busy making a train with boxes. She found lots of toys to sit on her train. But they didn't stay sitting. Some of her toys lay down. Some of her toys fell off and were not on the train at all. Emily's toys just would not sit on her train like she wanted. So Emily was very grumpy too. Even Luke was grumpy. He wanted to kick his ball outside, but it was raining. So Luke stayed inside watching the raindrops run down the window. It was a very grumpy day. Ben started to feel a bit better after his hug. Then Mum had an idea that made Emily start to feel better too. Emily, why don't you turn the boxes over and try sitting your toys in the boxes? And Ben could make train tracks with his blocks. Mum's idea was very good. Now the train looked like a real train. Emily and Ben were having fun. But no one could help Luke. The only thing that Luke wanted was for the rain to stop. Can't you make the rain stop, Mum? Asked Luke. No, that's one thing I can't fix, said Mum. But how can I kick my ball outside in the rain? Asked Luke. If you put on your raincoat and boots, you could go outside. So Luke put on his raincoat and his boots. Soon he was outside, ready to kick his ball. Luke kicked the ball so hard that his boot came off, and he landed in a puddle. Mum heard Luke howling and came outside. I did a big kick and my boot came off and I fell over and it hurt, said Luke. Let's get you out of the puddle, said Mum. These aren't good kicking boots, said Luke. I can't kick a ball in the rain. I don't want it to rain. Can't God stop the rain? Yes, God can stop the rain, but he might want it to keep raining. Why would anyone want it to rain? Rain is wet and yucky. No one likes rain, said Luke. Well, said Mum, I think Mr. Lee next door likes the rain. If there was no rain, his orange trees wouldn't grow, and he wouldn't be able to give us such yummy oranges to eat. If there was no rain, there would be no trees, no flowers in our garden, and no grass to kick a ball on. So we really do need rain. But why can't God make it rain tomorrow? Asked Luke. God could make it rain tomorrow, said Mum. God could stop the rain right now. But remember, God is God, and he is in charge of the whole world. He knows what is best. You can tell God that you are grumpy because it's raining, and you can tell God that you want the rain to stop. But you need to let God decide when to stop the rain. We can talk to God right now if you like. Luke and Mum sat on the step and Mum said, Dear God, Luke really wants to kick his ball outside today. He would like the rain to stop, but you know if the rain should stop now. Please help Luke not to be grumpy if it keeps raining. And thank you that the rain is helping the oranges grow. Amen. I suppose that Mr. Lee does want it to rain so that his oranges grow, said Luke. Yeah, I suppose he does, said his mum. Then Luke's mum gave him an orange to eat. Luke sat at the kitchen table and watched the raindrops still running down the window. And Luke's ball sat next to the back door, ready for when God decided to stop the rain. God's in charge of everything, isn't he? We can always pray to him, but we always have to remember that he is the one who will decide when and if things happen. You might like to talk to him now.